What's going on? Welcome to Blockchain Tech and Finance News with me, your host, KinToshi. If you're on the YouTube side, please do subscribe, turn on bell notifications. I'll have these episodes at best each and every day, as best I can. Focus the camera there. And I'm going to be reading through articles. I try and keep these only to about 15 to 30 minutes, 45 minutes at most. Sometimes if there's a lot there, maybe an hour. I try and keep it nulled down. Let's go on to the first article we got here. This is from Brian Cornby, writer for Cointelegraph. Billionaire Ken Griffin slams crypto as jihadist call against the greenback. Hedge fund manager Ken Griffin singled out crypto as a threat to the U.S. dollar and stated, I wish all this passion and energy that went into crypto was directed towards making the United States stronger. Hedge fund billionaire Ken Griffin and former United States President Donald Trump have both slammed digital currencies as a threat to the U.S. dollar. Griffin, the founder of the $38 billion hedge fund Citadel LLC, told the Economic Club of Chicago on Monday that crypto is a jihadist call, that we don't believe in the dollar. He expressed his dismay over the younger generation working on dollar alternatives in the crypto sector. It's kind of an extremist extent of view this statement, but all right. What a crazy concept this is, that we as a country embrace so many bright, young, talented people to come up with a replacement for our reserve currency. Wish all this passion and energy that went into crypto was directed towards making the United States stronger, he added. Griffin, however, doesn't seem opposed to making money out of crypto in the future. He said that Citadel is yet to follow the plunge of other hedge funds and traditional financial institutions into crypto because of the lack of regulatory uncertainty. Not uncertainty, but certainty. The hedge fund manager said the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's chair Gary Gensler was spot on in his comments from August when he said that if crypto is going to achieve its potential, it needs to come with public policy frameworks. Doing so will make a smaller market because it'll become a far more competitive market when there's regulatory clarity, Griffin said, and that will be good. A small market, less people involved who are frankly just trying to make a quick buck. Meanwhile, former U.S. President Donald Trump warned against the threat to the dollar from China's digital yuan. During an interview with Yahoo Finance's Adam Shapiro on Wednesday, Trump provided his take on China, the U.S. economy, and the crypto sector. Speaking on the Chinese government's moves to ban crypto in the country led by Xi Jinping, Trump said the clampdown was a part of Xi Jinping's moves to squash competition as he works on his own currency, whether it's crypto or otherwise, and suggested that the U.S. government should do the same. I'm a big fan of our currency, and I don't want to have other currencies coming out and hurting or demeaning the dollar in any way. If you look at a monetary system based on the dollar, if you start losing credibility, all of a sudden you're going to lose that strong monetary system, Trump said. The controversial former president said the U.S. government's horror show with the Mexican border and pullback from Afghanistan had it also affected the credibility of the greenback. Trump is also no fan of cryptocurrency. In late August, he stated that crypto was potentially a disaster waiting to happen as he questioned whether digital assets were fake. Cryptocurrencies may be faked. Who knows what they are? They are certainly something that people don't know very much about. So that's this article here from Cointelegraph on billionaire Ken Griffin slams crypto as a jihadist call against the greenback. I find that personally, again, this is not financial advice or anything like that, but I find that it's like too extremist of a statement because I personally am not against the U.S. dollar or anything. I think in certain ways the technology in part of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency that's riding on the blockchain technology, and even like certain technologies built within the cryptocurrency itself can help secure funds like the U.S. dollar. That's kind of my take on it. I think this take is a bit closed-minded on the technology state of things. I think they're just focusing on pointless tokens issuing out that aren't really long-term things. So I understand it in that sense, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to spit up the next article here and keep on reading. Next article we got up is the public filing from crypto company Circle reveals ongoing SEC investigation. Only the good Sam Theater Plus, right? All right, so I'm not gonna be playing this like 25 minutes long, but again, I'll have all in a recap so you can go through these. You can watch this Circle CEO and Visa SVP Global Head of Crypto and FinTech on Digital Assets Venture Partnership in Crypto. So you can watch this if you want. You can read all these articles. Again, I have these up on the YouTube and the Twitch side. They stay temporarily on the Twitch side and they stay permanently on the YouTube side. And public filing from crypto company Circle reveals ongoing SEC investigation. Circle, the cryptocurrency company and stablecoin issuer, revealed through a public filing that is under investigation by the Securities and Exchange Commission. New outlet Coindesk first reported the investigation. Circle spokesperson told Yahoo Finance that Circle is cooperating in an ongoing SEC investigation. Our October S4 filing references a continuation to the July 2021 SEC subpoena previously disclosed in our August S4 filing. In its most recent public filing, Circle said that in July 2021 it received an investigative subpoena from the SEC Enforcement Division requesting documents and information regarding certain of our holdings, customer programs, and operations. The filing went on to say that Circle is fully cooperating with the regulators' investigation. Along with the publicly listed crypto exchange Coinbase, Circle is one of the founding members of the Centric Consortium, an organization responsible for issuing USD Coin USDC, the largest stablecoin after Tether USDT, that has a $32 billion market cap. Unlike other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, the value of stablecoins is pegged to fiat currencies. In USD Coin's case, the US dollar. A swath of US regulatory officials, including Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, and SEC Chair Gary Gensler, have signaled a desire to tighten regulation of stablecoins such as Tether and USDC. Last month, friction between the crypto sector and U.S. regulators came to a head amid mounting regulatory action. Gensler said the crypto sector is still the Wild West. In his testimony before Congress around the same time, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong publicly revealed that the SEC blocked the crypto exchange from issuing a crypto lending product without first registering it as a security. In an interview weeks later, Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire told Yahoo Finance that Circle has already issued a lending product of its own called Circle Yield, recognizing it as a security offering. Our analysis was that this was going to be a security and that we need to offer it as a security, said Allaire, referring to Circle Yield. The high-yield product is offered as a security through the Bermuda Monetary Authority. Unlike Coinbase's product, Circle Yield is only available to accredited investors. Allaire went on to say that the U.S. needs more regulatory clarity in the crypto lending space. I think it would be great if there was a clear set of rules in the banking system in the United States around crypto asset lending that doesn't really exist yet. We see this as a really important product area with a lot of growth, he said. Additionally, in August, Circle paid a $10.4 million settlement to the SEC in connection with its former subsidiary and now defunct crypto exchange Poloniex, valued at $4.5 billion. Circle plans a public listing via SPAC under the ticker CRCL. So that's from Yahoo Finance here. Public filing from crypto company Circle was an ongoing SEC investigation. The next article I have coming up is how will the Ethereum ecosystem react to fee burning? And if you're on the chat side, thanks for the follow, Purge Trooper. What's up, Purge Trooper? I got the octopus tentacle. Nice emojis. But yeah, what's up? If you're in the chat thing, if I don't respond, I will respond as best I can. And again, all these articles will be in the recap on the description below, temporarily on the Twitch side videos and on the YouTube side. So please do subscribe, turn on the bell notifications here to blockchain, tech, and finance news. And I'll go ahead and grab this next article up. This is from Coindesk in the tech sector from Edward Osterbaum. And yeah, you can chat in there. Let me know if you have questions or comments, or you can comment on these videos on the recaps on the episode sides afterwards as well. So this is in the tech sector on Coindesk. How will the Ethereum ecosystem react to fee burning? Right here. So this article appeared on Valid Point's Coindesk weekly newsletter breaking down Ethereum 2.0 and its sweeping impact on the crypto markets. October marks the beginning of the fourth quarter and perhaps an end to the crypto market's fifth annual September dump. More importantly, we're seeing Bitcoin above 50K right now. So more importantly, we are excited to announce the release of Coindesk Research's Q3 quarterly review containing data-driven analysis on Bitcoin, Ethereum, DeFi, and NFTs. While digging through the aftermath of EIP 1559, I realized that the upgrade was more multifaceted than I once understood. Actually, you know what? I don't even have the Twitter stream chat up, so I apologize about that. I'll grab that up right now so I can see your chat and comments on the Twitter side. Like that. There we go. All right, so you can chat away, ask comments or whatnot. So yeah, EIP 1559's design changes are inherently political, and I will go through EIP 1559 on the Ethereum scaling at a certain point in these episodes, and that they pit blockscape consumers, token holders, and miners against each other. While this could be true on a case-by-case basis, I don't believe it captures the overall sentiment on any class of Ethereum stakeholders. And why? The changes to the fee market and the addition of a burn mechanism have wider effects on all aspects of the user experience than what appears just on the surface. Furthermore, it is likely too early for any single participant to know how the upgrade will affect them in the long run. For example, Coinmetrics data shows that while miners may have lost out on a majority of transaction fees, profitability in USD has remained roughly the same. So can the newfound scarcity narrative have a long-term and positive impact on the price of Ether? Should miners be upset if they generate similar revenue through block rewards alone? Again, I believe it is too early to assert any financial takeaways from the upgrade, which I am most likely guilty of doing myself. If you are interested in further analysis on EIP 1559, MEV, DeFi, and more like Bitcoin, take a look through their quarterly review, and they have a plus check following on the overview. The following is an overview of network activity on the Ethereum 2.0 beacon chain over the last week. For more information about the metrics on this section, check out, they have a 101 explainer on ETH 2.0 metrics in this article. And again, I'll have all these on the recaps there. So yeah, they got a participation rate of 97.8 to 99.3. A number of validators, they have 244,000 a little over to that active. A small amount pending. So yeah, there's about 8 million ETH, so $26.76 billion worth of Ethereum deposited into the ETH 2.0 network as validators. Validated takes. The Compound's founder, Robert Leshner, calls in question the Ethos decentralized finance DeFi after $80 billion bug. In the background, a bug on Compound smart contracts allows certain users to claim massive comp rewards. Leshner belief. These are just like these are side facts outside of the Ethereum 2.0 on the gas fees. So how long will the Ethereum ecosystem react to the fee burning? I like the fee burning protocol myself, but that's just me. I think it solves a lot of the hyperinflation of gas fees, and that's basically it. You basically just need to solve Ethereum to be a scalable blockchain, which is scaling to 2.0 to get rid of all these nasty high transaction gas fees and making the network faster in transaction to keep up and compete in the ever scaling blockchain network. All right, so let me get up the next article here. I have 4 more articles I find interesting to read from. The next one coming up is going to be the Lightning Network Bitcoin capacity, new all-time high, bringing 3,000 Bitcoin to the network. And this is a Lightning Network. It's really cool. So share about that here coming up. All right, so this is from Bitcoin Magazine. The Lightning Network now houses over 3,000 Bitcoin. The Bitcoin second layer network now holds over 3,000 in its more than 77,000 payment channels. So I will say this: there was some comments made recently from about the Solana blockchain, saying it's going to overtake Ethereum, overtake Bitcoin, and blah 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 blah. It's great. That's cool. I think innovative new blockchains cool, like Solana and stuff like that, doing its thing. But I really pay attention to the Bitcoin Lightning Network. It's scalable to keep Bitcoin as the king crypto on the top. The Lightning Network, Bitcoin's layer 2 scaling solution for fast and cheap Bitcoin payments, now houses over 3,000 Bitcoin and has more than 77,000 channels, according to data from the txstats.com. The network's Bitcoin capacity has more than doubled since June, when it crossed the 1,500 BTC milestone. Fueled by a growing awareness after El Salvador enacted the Bitcoin legal tender under law, Lightning has been seeing a steep increase in activity in terms of channel number and Bitcoin capacity. The number of BTC being held in Lightning channels has nearly tripled since the beginning of the year. Lightning is a decentralized scaling solution built on top of the Bitcoin blockchain, hence the layer 2 or second layer naming, thereby making small and frequent transactions economically viable for users. The power of the Lightning Network lies in its ability to abide by the same rules as Bitcoin transactions while making payments cheap and quick. The Lightning channel is created with a multi-signature address in the network in which the two parties each hold a key, requiring both keys for moving funds. This scheme enables the two users in the channel to transact while preventing one user from stealing funds from the other. Although improvements need to be made, Lightning is a powerful technology that enables Bitcoin to scale, debunking common but fallacious arguments for mainstream media. More importantly, Lightning makes it economically viable for human rights activists and citizens of developing countries to transact the daily value in the best form of money humanity has ever known, Bitcoin. So this is a network. That was a pretty short article, but still cool nonetheless. And I have a little bit more on the Lightning Network in the next article I'm going to spin up right here as well. Because definitely pay attention to Lightning Network. There's a lot of value in that scaling. Again, if you're on the YouTube side, please do subscribe, turn on the bell notifications here to blockchain, tech, and finance news. I try and do these episodes every day at best. Not at a certain time or anything like that, so that's why I keep the notifications on, right? All right, so next article I have coming up: the state of Lightning Network and the Bitcoin adoption. A little more in depth going into the Lightning Network. Let's go. So this is from Bitcoin Magazine as well. The state of the Lightning Network behind the curtains. The state of Lightning report shows how Bitcoin Layer 2 is evolving to become the native transaction rails of the internet. El Salvador Bitcoin adoption, Twitter enabling BTC tipping through Lightning, and Paxful integrating Lightning all in September have propelled user adoption and payments activity in the network. Lightning payments volume doubled in September, while channel public capacity grew by 26%. The number of its users with access to Lightning payments increased by 11,164% to 9.7 million users in September, compared to 87,000 in August. Lightning usage for personal transfers, including merchant payments and gift cards, grew by 122% in 1 month, while online services increased by 65%. Arcane Research published today a lengthy report on the state of the Lightning Network, evaluating the Bitcoin second layer from within. The paper touches on the channel capacity, wallet payment volume, everyday usage, and the ability to stream money. By getting a better understanding of how the network is changing industries worldwide, the reader might picture the direction the world is likely heading. So this Visa, on average 1,700 transactions per second, capacity of 65,000 transactions per second, and the capacity of 7 transactions per second. And in the Bitcoin Lightning Network, there's millions of transactions per second. So Visa transactions per second versus Bitcoin on-chain transactions per second versus the Lightning Network. The source is Visa and Arcane Research. The report was powered by OpenNode, a Bitcoin payments company that provided Arcane with valuable data on Lightning and helped the research group accept Bitcoin donations from sponsors. This article summarizes the report's main points. All statistical data was pulled from the Arcane's paper, along with the images and Bitcoin capacity and Lightning channels has crossed a major milestone, surpassing the 3,000 BTC mark. However, the report argues that Lightning public metrics like the channel capacity do not show the true magnitude of usage growth. Instead, Arcane uses Lightning wallet payment volume to gauge adoption, which has increased far more than total Bitcoin capacity in the channels. In September, when El Salvador made Bitcoin a legal tender, Paxful integrated Lightning and Twitter enabled BTC tips through Lightning payment volume almost doubled, compared to only 26% increase in public channel capacity. So Arcane showed that as more users have gotten access to Lightning, usage has shifted from predominantly payments to online services to typical everyday use like physical merchant payments and gift cards. So there's some diagrams you can look through there as well. If you go on the recap articles, links for all of these. As Lightning passes the test usage of adoption in El Salvador, other countries will emulate that approach. The clear advantages Bitcoin and Lightning have compared to precarious banking systems and hyperinflated national currencies will drive people and governments to adopt the sovereign money technology stack. As a result, Lightning adoption might go parabolic in this decade. A possible scenario for Lightning usage from household expenditure and remittance payments in other poorly banked and dollarized countries until 2030. So Lightning also has the potential to disrupt how services are offered. It enables micropayments for minor business transactions, as shown in the gaming industry, which has been using the network as payments rail more frequently. Gaming rewards and earnings only accounted for an estimated 4,000 of incoming transaction volume in August, but did this on 189,000 transactions, on an average transaction size of 2 cents. No other payment system would allow such a small transaction to be settled instantly without counterparty risk. So there's the power of the Lightning Network in one regards. By enabling micropayments with finality, Lightning will allow people to stream money for content. Indeed, this is already happening today with services like Sphinx Chat, enabling podcast listeners to stream stats while enjoying their favorite shows, effectively functioning as a tipping service. You shouldn't be able to pay per minute you listen to songs on Spotify or per second you watch a movie. Why shouldn't you be able to pay per minute you listen to songs on Spotify or per second you watch of a movie on Netflix? Why should you give away your credit card details to a content service if you could pay directly from your Lightning wallet without giving away any information about yourself, the report said. Lightning has the potential to revolutionize the content industry as much as the internet did in the early 2000s. So they got a diagram here for gaming, video, and audio on metrics here. The number of global users for some services where Lightning can become an alternative payment method. As users begin paying for their gaming, video, and audio content with Bitcoin through the Lightning Network, the Layer 2 solution will likely experience dramatic growth in users and activity throughout the decade. Based on a conservative estimate of 1 hour used per day on these services and an average of 25% of this time spent consuming services with Lightning payments, our estimate equals no less than 364 trillion Lightning transactions per year by 2030 per the report. Such predictions might seem absurd, but remember that many people said the same about the internet when it came to public attention. Many were skeptical of the internet and how it could be used to transfer files, emails, audio, and other content. These technical challenges were solved quicker than many expected, Arcane said. Today, 5 billion people use the internet. We send more than 60 billion WhatsApp messages per day, and it's estimated that we will send 376 billion emails per day by 2025. Similar to the internet, Bitcoin has the power and potential to disrupt many industries and human habits. However, it will be all about money instead. Bitcoin and the Lightning Network are also based on open source protocols and software in the same way as the internet, making another internet story much more likely, with innovation and contribution from all parts of the world, the report said. Lightning is just starting to scratch the surface of endless possibilities that Bitcoin and its later approach to sound money will have in society. So I found that a very interesting article here, more further in depth about the Bitcoin Layer 2 scaling network, Bitcoin Lightning Network. So I'm going to spin up the next article here. Let's see. I have 2 more articles to read within technology. So this one's in technology. Next one will be in finance. So I do cryptocurrency, blockchain, technology, and stock and finance news in sequence kind of on these episodes. All right, so in this article I have here, this is Amazon and Google set to attend the White House Forum on Quantum Technology. This is from Reuters, from Trevor Honeycutt, writer for, let's see, the disrupted part of Reuters. Amazon.com and Google and Microsoft are expected to join Biden administration conference on Tuesday, focused on quantum technologies as the U.S. government works to head off hacking threats and corner a burgeoning growth industry. While White House's Office of Science and Technology Policy (OSTP) is hosting the event that will discuss critical application of quantum computing, which is expected to operate millions of times faster than today's advanced supercomputers. Boeing, Honeywell International Business Machine Corp, Intel Corp, and Northrop Grumman Corp are also expected to attend, according to an administration spokesperson. There's a lot of excitement about what quantum computers and quantum sensors, and there's some hype association with that, said Charlie Tahan, Assistant Director for Quantum Information Science at OSTP. But what we really want to get down to, what are the applications that a future quantum computer could run that could really benefit our society? The technology, which is based on core principles of physics, is still in its infancy, but has become a darling of investors, aspiring to revolutionize healthcare, finance, artificial intelligence, weather forecasting, and other areas. President Joe Biden's administration is especially focused on the national security implications of quantum technology, which promises the ability to easily crack encryption standards in use today. China, which Washington regards as its chief rival aboard, has also made significant efforts to develop the technology. The Biden administration is hoping to encourage more students to enter the field and to increase cybersecurity around private research and development to prevent snooping, Tahan said. Congress has already funneled hundreds of billions of dollars into the industry, including quantum research laboratories. The bills currently under consideration could now add billions more. The White House meeting will also include the organizations called Quanta, D-Wave, IonQ, QCware, Quantum Economic Development Consortium, Rigetti Computing, Vector Atomic, and Zapata. So, a little article here about how Amazon and Google are set to attend the White House Forum, along with Google and a sloth of other central companies, along with direct quantum computing companies as well. So that's in the technology sphere there. I'm going to grab up another article here. Here's the last article, and this is going to be on the finance, part of the finance market, what we got going on in finance. How about how cash is still king for American teens? This is Yahoo Finance, so I'll spin this article up. Let's go. From Yahoo Finance, from Arthi Swaminathan. Cash is still king for American teens. Piper Sandler surveys. The coronavirus pushed some Americans to abandon cash, and a new report was some surprised that one demographic remains loyal: teens. The findings were based on data from Piper Sandler's fall 2021 Taking Stock with Teens survey, a semi-annual survey that was conducted between August 17th and September 16th, and compiled responses from 10,000 teens averaging age 15.8 across 44 states. According to Piper Sandler, which titled the chart below as "Cash is Still King for Teens," top payment method. Cash penetration was more than double than electronic competitors, including Apple Pay, PayPal, and other methods of payment for American teenagers. Piper Sandler noted that while they were somewhat surprised that cash dominated, that may be a function of 35% of teens surveyed not having a traditional bank account. So there's a graph there surrounding around that. As teenagers get older, the survey predicted they will graduate to electronic payment methods such as Apple Pay, PayPal, and others. Other experts expect that cash will disappear completely in the coming years given the exponential rise in interest in investments in digital assets. The end of physical currency, cash is certainly drawing near. Cornell University professor in economics and the Future of Money author Eswar Prasad said on Yahoo Finance Live this week, and cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, have certainly paved the way for that revolution. That trend hasn't quite played out among teens. Only 9% of teens claim to have traded cryptocurrency. So this was another brief article from Yahoo Finance. In essentially having how cash is still king for the youth generation. But moving on into other areas of like college and so forth, they'll adopt it to a digital format, especially and it's interesting that you see what I notice in these articles is they are all mentioning digital assets and referring to Bitcoin. There's definitely some presence there when you see that in articles that aren't necessarily having anything to do with cryptocurrency or Bitcoin in general, but they bring it up anyways. So yeah, that's all I have today. If you're on the YouTube side, please do subscribe, turn on the bell notifications here to blockchain, tech, and finance news. I will see you back tomorrow for more news and that agenda. And I will have, again, all of these article links in the description box below on the YouTube and the Twitch side. The YouTube side is paid permanently. Also, you can catch these on Twitter as well. So if any platform's down, like we saw Facebook down where this is streaming to, you can still catch it on Twitter and YouTube, vice versa, or whatnot. So I'll see y'all back tomorrow. Stay well, stay safe. Cheers. And yeah, chat with me. And Sahalam847, thanks for the follow over on Twitch. Cheers. Purge Trooper, thanks for the comments and emojis and for the follow. And yeah, leave your comments. Let me know what you'd like to see here and covered on blockchain, tech, and finance news, or chat amongst each other. Have a great and kind, safe day.